What's up, everyone? It's Vince from Vince's RV Life right here. How you guys doing? Well, it's Monday, so it's time for me to update you guys on what's been going on, which it hasn't been a lot, really. As you all know, if you've been watching or if you've been paying attention to my channel, it's just been raining like cats and dogs here. It's like this last week, or I think 2 weeks, it was raining so hard that even if I would have had my Tahoe, I still wouldn't have been able to do any camping because the weather was just not good. But the good thing that I can say is, look at it today. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. I'm taking a walk in my neighborhood. And man, it will be a beautiful day to go camping. So let me tell you the status of my Tahoe, which you're probably wondering how that's going, right? Well, Thursday came around and I contacted my buddy Ray like I have been doing for the past 2 weeks. So for the third week, I contacted him and I asked him how were things going with the Tahoe. And guess what? He told me the exact same thing that he's been telling me for 2 weeks. He said, oh man, I've been so swamped. I got so many cars, but I'm trying to get to your car. And this was Thursday, mind you, okay? And he's like, well, hopefully I can get to it today. If not, I'll get to it this weekend. And if not, for sure, during the week. Verbatim, you guys. Verbatim, he's told me the same exact story for 3 weeks. And I still don't have it. And truthfully, I don't know when I'll have it. I really don't know at this point. I'm a little discouraged. I'm a little down about it because I'm ready to go camping, especially since it seems like the weather is going to be pretty good this week. So this will be a perfect week to go camping. And also, I told you guys I'm a DJ, right? And I don't know why, but usually in May, I get really, really busy. May is like one of the busiest months of the year for my DJing. And I've got a lot of gigs, a lot of high school dances, private events, and weddings that I have to do. But I mean, the good thing about that is they're always on the weekend. So no problems there. Because like I told you, my camping days are Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Get home Friday afternoon, then I can go ahead and start DJing. So, I don't know, you guys. I almost didn't even post this video because not really much is going on in my RV life right now. It's really kind of boring. But I promised a new video every Monday, so here I am, taking a walk and just talking to you guys, giving you an update. We got a lot of dogs out here. Anyway, a lot of you guys have been telling me that I need to get in contact with a lot of those manufacturers and start trying out those products. Well, you know, I will in time. Eventually, I do plan on doing that. And just recently, because I get offers every single day, but just recently I had a few more offers, and some of the products, they looked interesting to me. I told you about the backup cameras. I'm thinking about trying those out. The lithium batteries, I'm thinking about trying those out as well. And then there was some other things too, and I can't remember what they were. Darn it. But you guys will be the first to know when and if I do decide to let a manufacturer sponsor me, or if I'm going to do a product video, or if I'm going to highlight their product in one of my videos. So we'll see. All right, and now I'm just getting back to my house, and there's my 2019 Palomini. That's a tongue twister. It's just sitting there waiting to go on another camping trip. And I got my little Subaru right there. While I'm waiting for my Tahoe to get repaired, I thought that today I would go up on the roof of the travel trailer and see if I see any leaks. I mean, I did look at it that one day. Remember when I went to check out the travel trailer and I told you I checked the roof? It looked fine then, but I haven't checked it since. And like this was last year in I think August. So now one thing that I will say that I wish was on my travel trailer was a ladder. You see there is no ladder on the back. And I wonder if I can get one installed on here or whatever. But I'm just going to use my ladder here, and we're going to go up here and see what it looks like. So this is up here on the roof of my travel trailer. And as you see, they've got it sealed pretty good. Matter of fact, hold on a second. I'm gonna get on top of the travel trailer so you can get a better look. All right, you guys, so now I'm up here on the top of the travel trailer. I don't have much room because you see the carport, so I can't stand up here. But you see how they've got everything sealed up really, really well? See that? And they told me, they said I wouldn't have to worry about any leaks, that they sealed everything, and that the travel trailer should hold up for quite a while. But I'm still gonna inspect the roof. Look at that, great job, you guys. But I'm still gonna inspect it, you know, every couple of months. I'm gonna get up here, see if I see any holes or anything, but right now it looks good up here. So I'm thankful that they took care of the roof for me. But yeah, that's it. That's not a hole. That's good. Okay. That's not a hole either. That's not a hole. It may look like it, but that's not a hole. Okay. There's no holes up here. All right, let me go back down. So yeah, you guys, I want to make sure that I'm doing proper routine maintenance on this travel trailer because I really don't want to have any problems. And I know a few people said I need to make sure that I maintain the slides. I think I have to put some type of lubricant on them every so often. So I want to make sure that I do that. Also, the tires, which is another thing I want to bring up to you guys. What is the proper PSI for the tires? I've been getting so many conflicting information from different people. Depending on who you talk to or what website you go to, you get different information. Some people say you go off of the PSI that's listed on the side of the tire, which mine says 65 PSI. And you're supposed to fill it to that in the morning when it's cold. And then I've got other people to tell me that no, you shouldn't do that because then when you start driving, your tire heats up and then it can overinflate and then that can cause a blowout, you know. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And then some people say that you should inflate it till about 10 PSI, 5 or 10 PSI lower than what it says on the tire, which I'm kind of leaning towards that. I just don't know at this point. All right, you guys, I got a really interesting story for you. You're not gonna believe this. this very nice gentleman drove up to my house because guess what? He was born here. Yeah, his parents, his family was living here when he was born, and he lives in Kansas now, and he just thought he'd come by and just check out and see who was here, and I just happened to be out here. Let me show you right quick. There he is right there.
The gentleman.
Yes.
57 years ago.
57 years ago, he was born right here at my house, which it was their house at the time.
Baby Matthew. That's right. Just
yeah.
passing through, had to come check it out.
Exactly.
And I got to meet this nice guy.
Yes, I'm so glad you
I
did.
gotta watch his videos.
Right, you got to watch my video. It's on, if you go to YouTube and type Vince's RV Life. Vince's RV Life.
All right.
Because my name is Vince and RV Life.
All right. I'll like and subscribe.
All right, thank you. All right, and that's Matthew, you guys. And I'm going to say goodbye to him, and we'll get back to the video. All right, now how cool was that? Because, you know, many times I've thought about going to the house where I grew up and knocking on the door and saying, hey, I grew up here. Do you mind if I take a look around? And I've always wanted to do that, but I've been scared to do it. So I admire that young man right there that he came and did that and I told him, I said, hey, if you want to look around in the house, feel free. I'll show you because I know that's sentimental and everything. He's like, no, that's okay. I don't really want to go inside or anything. I'm just here visiting from Kansas and I just wanted to see the house where I was born. I thought that was so cool. Also, some of you guys noticed that I had a dog because you remember I was walking my dog in my Storio video. Well, I'm going to introduce you to my dog right now. There's my dog right there. His name is Lucky, and he is a pit bull mix with hound or something. But he's a rescue dog. You see his left leg, he's limping on it. When I found him, he had been hit by a car, and he was all busted up really, really bad. And his left leg, it was busted up. It was broken in half at the shoulder. And all he could do was just drag it. He couldn't use it at all. And so I took him to the vet, and every vet that I took him to, they said that they had to amputate it, or they wanted to amputate it. And I really didn't want that, so I kept searching around. And then I found one vet. He says, you know, I think I can give him partial use of that leg. And I said, do it. So I let him operate on him, and he did. He gave him partial use. Lucky can use his leg. He uses it a lot. He walks on it a little bit, and he uses it for different things, but it doesn't stop him from doing anything, especially running. Oh, he can run so fast, like Manute Bolt. I'm serious. And he can jump really, really high and all kinds of things. Anyway, that's Lucky. He's a great dog, and he's got a great personality, don't you, Lucky? Say hi to the folks out there at Vince's RV Life. So yeah, so now you guys have met Lucky. You know the story. Like I said, I found him. He was a rescue dog. He was in my backyard in a corner, just waiting to die. He was all busted up, bleeding, bruises all over him, broken leg, and it was just crazy. But I took him to the vet, got him nursed back to health, and this was in 2021, like November of 2021. So that's how long I've had him. So yeah, that's my ride or die. And I didn't take him on my first trip because I was nervous on that first trip, guys. This dog has a lot of energy, and I just didn't want him getting in the way. I wanted to concentrate, try to make as less mistakes as possible. So that's why you didn't see him. Hopefully you'll see him in future videos, you know. So just stay tuned for that. All right, you guys. So I'm in a travel trailer now, and I'm just still thinking about that guy that drove by, that he was born. He said his family was living in my house back in 1957, and now he lives in Kansas, and his mother and father are both deceased. But he was a really cool guy, and I thought that was very courageous of him to drive by and to get out and speak to me, you know, because I've thought about doing that same thing, going to the house where I grew up in and seeing if I could talk to the people and telling them that, hey, I grew up here, but I just don't have the courage to do that, but I've always wanted to do it. So kudos to him. His name is Matthew. Matthew Daly. Matthew, if you're watching now, it was great meeting you. I hope you had a safe trip back to Kansas. And if you're ever in Tulsa again, feel free to look me up. Also, guys, check out my new tripod. Check this out. That's right. It follows me wherever I go. I saw it advertised on TikTok and I said, man, that looks cool. I may be able to use this in one of my videos one day. So there we go. Oh, and you know what? I had a subscriber to tell me that my travel trailer was leaning or something like that, and that he had all this fancy equipment or whatever that he could help me fix that or whatever. You know how I can fix that? It's very simple. Watch this. Boom. All I had to do is just straighten out the tripod. So yeah, I just like to keep things simple, you know. Now getting back to the PSI of the tires for an RV. I think I got sidetracked when I was talking about that. But to give you a little backstory, when I bought the RV and I brought it home, it drove very smoothly. And I checked the PSI on it, and the PSI was about 54, 55 PSI. And on the tire it says 65. So I'm thinking that the RV lot, when they had this, that they purposely inflated them 10 PSI under what it says on the tire, which makes me think that they probably feel the way I feel, that you shouldn't inflate it all the way. And you know what, guys? I even contacted the manufacturer. Yeah, I sent an email to Forest River and I asked them what was the correct PSI, thinking that they would be the ones to tell me the correct PSI. Guess what they sent me back? They said, oh yeah, look in the owner's manual or the information on the side panel. Are you serious? So of course, I looked on the information on the side panel and it says 65 PSI cold. That's all it says. 65 PSI cold, which means first thing in the morning before you start driving. So I don't know, you guys. What do you think? What do you guys do? Leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys do it. I'm always curious to hear how other people do things. Right now, I think I'm gonna inflate mine to about, I don't know, 55 or 60, somewhere around there, and just call it a day. Because I don't really know. Because it was driving fine when I picked it up from the RV lot, and it was at 55 PSI then, so who knows? Oh yeah, and I had another subscriber that told me that I shouldn't be sitting on my couch in the slide out because that will damage the slide out. Well, I had never heard that before. So I started researching it, looking it up on the internet, seeing what other people thought. I even went to the dealer's site and all that to see what they said. And the information that I found was that, yes, that is correct for some RVs, especially the larger ones with the larger slide outs, whatever, when you have multiples. Some of them, I did see that they said don't sit in it or use it when it's not extended. But for mine, it's not a problem. It's so little. It's not a problem. I've seen comments from people that own this travel trailer and they said it's not a problem at all. I'm not going to damage it, which I didn't think so. I mean, guys, this RV is really small. So, but to my subscriber that posted that comment, I do thank you, because I know you were just trying to look out for my best interests. You didn't want me to damage the slide out. So thank you for that. So now I'm going to ask you guys a serious question. Since I really don't know when I'm going to get my Tahoe back, do you think I should continue making videos every Monday? Because I really don't have a lot going on as far as the RV is concerned. It's just parked here on my driveway. Once I get my Tahoe back and I get on the road, I'll have a lot of interesting things to show you guys. But until that happens, and I have to say, I had a subscriber the other day that commented, said, your channel is very boring. You just need to stop making videos until you get your Tahoe back. What do you guys think? I mean, because I can stop, but I promise you guys a new video every Monday, so I've been trying to keep my word. That's usually what I do. If I say I'm going to do something, I try my best to do it. So check out that tripod, man. It's just following me everywhere. And you know what? This tripod, it was less than 30 bucks. Yeah, it's less than 30 bucks. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. But you can find it on TikTok. Maybe I'll leave a link to it in my description or something if you guys are interested. For all you content creators out there that want a tripod that will follow you around. So that's it, you guys. If you're new here, I want to thank you so much for checking out the channel. Not much is going on because I'm waiting for my tow vehicle to be repaired. And once it's repaired and back to me, this channel is going to become a whole lot more interesting. In the meantime, thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Smash that like button, leave a comment. I'm pretty good at responding to comments. And hopefully, I'll see you guys next week on the road camping somewhere. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Peace.